Hello and welcome to the Board Game Badger. My name is Emma and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I thought that starting this channel it would be cool to do some videos with my friends and talk about the games that they really like and showcase some of the stuff that they have as well as the stuff that I own. So today I'm welcoming my friend James to the channel. Hello James.
Hello Emma, look, good to be here.
It's great to have you. And today, James, you've brought Deliverance, and we're gonna unbox it on the channel, which is fantastic. First of all, tell us a little bit about what this game is and what attracted you to it. And this was a Kickstarter. Tell us a bit about the campaign and what you went in on.
Well, I'm a bit of a fan of the Babylon Bee, a really good channel like if you like good clean humour especially. They often had guests on, and one of the guests they had was the maker of this game, Andrew Lowen, who wanted to make a game which was Christian themed but not cringe, something you could literally play with your friends. And as a Christian, yes, I will acknowledge a lot of Christian entertainment can be very cringe. I am not. Hey, it's one of the 10 commandments, I can't lie. Now, so what drew me to this game was obviously I just saw the premise. The premise for me was just so amazing. The premise is there's a town that's being beset by evil. It's a bit of an unknown town, but the angels of heaven sensed a great evil stirring there, and there are saints that are actually calling for deliverance from the evil that they're sensing. Oh, there's 9 angels that are going into this town to bring the hammer of God's justice to defeat the darkness that's dwelling there.
That sounds epic, and I love the artwork on the box, I have to say. Definitely getting the sense of this epic battles between angels and demons. Sounds fantastic. Can you remember what you bought in the campaign? What are we going to be looking at today?
With mine, I got angel miniatures, unpainted, so that'll be for me. The deluxe game, and there's plenty of stuff in there. That'll speak for itself once we open this box. It also came with these metal tokens, metal coins. And we also came with a mat, but I didn't bring the mat because there's no way we could fit it on this desk. It's massive, guys. I am not kidding. It could fit like a large dinner table and still and maybe even more. I am not joking. So we're going to have a look at this, and oh my goodness, guys, I'll show you the amount of willpower I've got. I've had this box since mid-November, and I haven't opened it because I promised Emma we'd unbox this.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I don't know how you've got that willpower. I counted myself an absolute fortress of willpower when I had Sleeping Gods for 24 hours and didn't unbox it. So thank you so much for waiting a whole month. So what do you want to look at first?
Well, how about we start with the smaller one, which would be the... These are like your campaign tokens, so I'm guessing these are going to be...
I think they're amazing. Look at the size of those gold.
And there's weight to these guys.
Look at
these
those.
are like the initiatives and courage tokens.
Right. Metal tokens are my new favourite things.
Yep. So you have...
Look at the size.
So you have a damage side, so I'm guessing that's when things go wrong, and this is when things are going okay.
That is beautiful.
So kind of a like of two-faced coin. So we have unblemished, blemished and damaged.
Oh, it's all scratched. So it's the same design, but it's all scratched. That's really cool.
So it's like the demons have an advantage, I'm going to guess. But I won't know until I've actually played the game properly.
Absolutely love it.
And here we have our... these are like your play tokens. From what I know, from what I've seen... Initiative token, we have our courage and initiative tokens.
Look at those. What shape is that? Is that like a flame?
Yep, flames of the Holy Spirit.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
It's kind of a...
I love that noise.
Yeah, it's I'm guessing it's kind of like in reference to when the disciples were called upon the Spirit of the Lord, and they said, and in the Bible they did say, it was like flames imbued inside of them, and they let out a radiant light that's brighter than any flame. So I'm guessing that's what it's in reference to with these tokens.
So it sounds like so far the theme has been applied very well to the game.
Yep.
Love those components. They're absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Here, if you want to know when someone's not read the Bible, here's an easy way. If they say it's boring, because if you've ever read the Bible, the last thing you'd ever to describe it is boring. I assure you. So let's have a look at these acrylic standees, and we'll get to the main event. So let's have a look at these acrylic standees. And oh my goodness, they're detailed.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to guess these are like the princes. We'll get to them in a moment. These are some of the angels and some of the demon minions. So yeah, it's demon minions and angels. All of them are in here, and here we have these stands. Let's have a look at some of these characters, shall we?
I've never seen acrylic standees before. I've got games with cardboard standees, but not acrylic, so this is going to be interesting.
Oh, so this is like a demon prince.
Wow.
This is Baal, and if you're in reference to the Bible, if you're aware of the story of Jezebel, this was the demon she was getting everybody to worship. It was pretty much the golden cast calf that God pretty much demolished a lot of Israel for worshipping.
You're right, it's so detailed and the colours are really bright.
Oh, we have a Leviathan, and that's the Leviathan head.
Cool.
And
so there's more of him.
Oh yes, we have Legion, which is in reference to the demon that Jesus exorcised and actually made and put into pigs. This was the name of that demon, Legion.
Oh wow.
It's and has its description, my name is Legion, for I am many. Yeah, told you that. Yeah, told you. If they say the Bible's boring, they're lying. Morbus. So we have a bit of a salamander.
I love
thing,
the colours. There's really vivid colours.
Herod. Well, I think if you're aware of the
Herod.
you've heard of Herod. If you're aware of the Christmas story, we have Herod.
Yeah, he looks bad.
Oh yeah, and we have some of the meddling imps. As I say, these are like minion guys. The whole goal of this thing is to dealing with the minions. So you'll be dealing with these guys first, and getting powered up so you're ready to fight the boss. Oh, we have a hateful fiend. Yeah, they're all numbered because basically you have the amount of minions according to the amount of angels that you have.
Okay.
So for every player. So each player, say player 1, player 2, player 3, they'd each control one of these demons and do what they do, because they kind of do a bit of an auto thing from what I've seen. Oh, and here we have one of the angels, Taulo.
Oh, lovely.
Yep, looks like he's a speedster. Looks like the kind of character we're after there.
I just love the artwork.
Oh yeah,
really nice.
This is just the acrylics.
It's amazing.
Yeah. We have, I think this is this. Oh, and another angel, Christine.
Wow, look at her.
So we have a masked evil. So we have some more minions. We have a Sandman, fallen seraph, which is what most demons are. They're just fallen angels. Cruel archers, and a Coltro. I think that's a boss of some kind. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, and this is Leviathan's body.
There's such beautiful designs and so detailed and so richly coloured.
Yeah, and we haven't even gotten into this box yet,
I know,
guys.
it's amazing.
Oh, Gabriel. This is one that a lot of people would probably associate with an angelic name. Gabriel, messenger of God. And Abomination. So I'm guessing this is like a bit of a bruiser kind of a character for...
He looks tough, doesn't he?
Yeah. All more meddling imps. We have one more. Seriously, guys, I'm already blown away, and we haven't even gotten to this box yet. We have the final part of Leviathan. Leviathan's tail.
Ah.
Yes.
I love these components. They're lovely.
Yes. So here we go. Simra. So I'm guessing that's Armis.
Oh.
So another more cruel archers, more sandmen. Oh, Deva, an elemental demon of some kind.
I can imagine these are going to look stunning on the table.
Oh yes. And now we have a couple of other angels. We have Angel Michael and Angel Miko. From what I've heard, so I'm guessing with the looks of it, that one's going to be more of a warrior type, Michael, and this one will probably be more of a support type with Miko, or a magic type. Antiochus. It's one of the named after one of the nations which Israel warred with, I'm pretty sure. And final bag, we'll have the final few angels probably. So, this was probably my favourite designed angel, Azrael, the angel of death.
Look at him.
We have Sardius. He's like an elemental kind of demon, an elemental angel. So as you can see, kind of definitely probably going to be more of a magic user.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, an elemental magic user. More cruel archers. And one more angel.
Oh, look at the
Shula.
colours on her.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Shula. Whoops. More abominations, and I think... Oh, and our final angel, Uriel.
He looks like a warrior.
Yep, definitely. And all of these are so guys, that's the acrylic standees.
They are stunning.
Oh, definitely. Don't worry guys, I will be putting them back in their bag, but you know, we've got to clear the space a bit, so for saving for time. So let's get to the big one, shall we? And you do mean big. This thing... yeah, it's massive. It's thing is huge. There's a lot of thickness.
It's going to take 1 to 2 hours to play, and it's 1 to 4 players, aged 14 and over. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Well, I like a game that can be played solo, so that's cool.
Oh yes, very much so. Let's have a look at the back of the box before we open. So here's our description. As you can see, with the whole circumstance, the whole thing is based on a biblical scripture. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. And that's the goal of this game. She had a victory on the cross. You have hunted the fallen princes that lead the demonic hordes from the shadows. After centuries of tracking, you have found a hotbed of activity in the unassuming town of Fallbrook. A strange darkness sits heavy upon the town, and the quiet cry for deliverance is heard among the humans. You tighten the grip on your blade and review your plea of espionage once more, for the father of the lies is cunning. What demonic conspiracy hides within this town? Choose your hero and act as the hand of God against the forces of darkness. Controlled by the game itself, blessed with stewardship over heavenly relics and holy powers, unleash your God-given gifts to defeat demonic foes, cast down the darkness, and deliver the saints from evil through an epic campaign or a 1 to 2 hour skirmish perfect for game night.
Ah, cool. So this is a co-op game then?
Oh yes, it's a co-op game, and it's a shared, and we're all sharing a goal. And I tell you guys, I am so looking forward to seeing what these miniatures are looking like. So this is what this hides of the box. So yeah. I love this. Even the size of the box.
I was going to say the design of the box is really nice, and this is like this is the bottom of the box, and it still looks amazing. So you've got all these different bits of art. I love this bit with all the various angels.
Yep, these are all the characters of this.
All these guys we saw on the acrylics.
So let's get to it, guys. And here we go.
Oh, let's have a look at this.
So we got so these guys will be our saints. So we have our saints that are light-sided when they are protected, and in the darkness when they're under assault by demons. We have many of these tokens: damage tokens, shield tokens, courage, angel initiative.
And they feel like good thick cardboard, as well as being nice and bright, and the different tokens seem really well distinguished.
Oh yes, very much so. Very nice and thick. We have our rule book by the looks of it. Very oh goodness, there's so many components to this, guys. There's a lot of components. Heck, even in this book there's beautiful artwork.
Jeez. Oh wow, look at that.
Yes.
But the rule book, I have to say, looks well set out, so if you needed to consult it while you're playing, you can find the bit that you need quite well.
Yes, we go with the darkness, As I say, the darkness and everything. Group experience. Yes, guys, it is RPG elements. You do level up, you do gain powers, you do gain equipment.
Cool.
And all kinds of things. And solo roles. We have solo roles here for anyone who wants to, of course, do a solo run.
Cool. And the solo rules don't look like a massive overhead, which I always like. Nice. Okay.
So these are...
So they're wooden versions of the
they're the
acrylic
cardboard
ones
versions. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, cool.
But the artwork is still just as stunning.
It is lovely.
Yeah,
really nice.
A lot more easily set out as well, as you can see.
Yeah, very nice.
We have all of... And we can have a good look at all the different angels now. There's the Eternal, there's more of the minions, there's some more of the Dark Princes.
I mean, the acrylics are totally, obviously, a deluxe experience, but even these cardboard ones are really beautiful.
Oh my goodness, guys.
Oh wow, look at these miniatures.
We've got to the miniatures, our big main event.
And while we were setting up, we were talking about miniatures, because I've started to get games that have them included, but I've never painted them. But I understand you really enjoy painting miniatures, and you've got quite a bit of experience. Yes,
and it looks like they've washed these, so they didn't come like, so they didn't come completely blank and white and horrible grey plastic. So there you can actually see the detail on them. And guys, look at the detail of those feathers.
They are incredibly detailed.
And it looks like this guy's a bit of probably a tank. Oh, I'm going to have to go over which ones. Let's see, which one do you think this one is?
You would paint these then?
Oh, probably you would, yes. Once in the new year, of course. And oh my goodness.
Wow, look at that.
Doves of Peace released. Oh my goodness, guys. Just look at that.
That's amazing.
The doves are even on her base as well. These doves are really impressing me.
And I have to say, despite like the high level of detail, these feel really solid. They don't feel flimsy. They don't feel like I wouldn't want to pick them up and play with them. Like they feel really good and nice and solid. I like that.
I believe this one is the Miko, because I understand that this is like a bit of a fan favourite, Miko. But of course I'm going to be looking at my favourite looking angel, Azrael, the Angel of Death. Because, oh my goodness, guys, that scythe looks mean.
It does as well. And such big wings. They've all got such amazing big detailed wings.
Yeah, and even on the backs you could see them in their clothes and their robes and in their armour.
This is going to be a game with massive, massive table presence.
Oh, definitely. I believe this one is Gabriel or Michael. So he's ready for a fight, as we can see. The lovely Christine. I believe this is the Christine one. My goodness, guys, these miniatures look gorgeous.
I love this insert where each one has its own place to keep them nice and safe, because as sturdy as they are, you wouldn't want them to get battered.
Oh yes, I'm always appreciating intelligent design whenever it does. Now here we have our dice.
They're incredible. They sound really nice. And they look amazing too. Oh,
they do. Beautiful laid out, well designed. As I say, guys, these feel great. You can always tell good dice when you feel them. These do not feel cheap. No. I felt like I've got all my money's worth, and I haven't even got to the whole box yet, guys. So let's lift this out and have a look underneath. So here we have the Board of Darkness board. So this is how we keep track of what the demons are doing. This is what we track of time. Prince decks and such. So this will be basically the how we keep track of what's happening.
Yep.
Basically, it's all of these help the demons out, and we are trying to do all we can to prevent that. Because the moment he reaches 5, we're up against the boss.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Now we have I think this is the campaign book.
Cool.
So this is the Deliverance of Fallbrook. So the rule books are, this is the campaign book.
Okay, cool.
My goodness, look at this. Yep, you keeping track of your levels, keeping track of your powers, keeping track of everything. And oh, we're getting our first look at what one of the angels is. Keeper of Light, Shula. So that's that displayed there. So we have all our missions, all our mission setup guides.
Fantastic.
Keep going.
There's a lot of gameplay in this with all these different missions.
Yep. So here's Og, King of Bashan, and guys, they're releasing a modified version of this one online, and they're doing like a Christmas version, and trust me, it's amazing.
He's got fairy lights around him on the Christmas version. I like that.
Rather than the chains. So Og, he's a bit of a party pooper with magic, with faith. We have our first look at a demon card, and we have one of our bosses. My goodness, guys, it all looks so good. Anyway, I'm not going to read that because we don't want to do spoilers.
Yes, absolutely.
And here we have. This is kind of like our setup board, I'm guessing. So these will be like how we determine what. This is basically how we set up our games board, guys. So here we have like a bit of a main town area. We have a construction site. We have like a coast, a mountainous area. Churches. Yep, or residential.
Suburb bit.
Yeah, suburbs. So there's a theme. Oh, and this one. This is going to be for the angels. So it would be we're keeping track of our heavenly treasures and prayers, which are basically enhancements for us, which we can gain access through prayer and action as we level up.
Cool.
So we have and then we have some scorecards. So I'm guessing these are basically how we're going to be keeping track of. If you do your campaign, this is how we're going to keep up to date with our levels and such. So this is been thought out very well.
I like that those are double-sided as well, so they're using all of the available space. It's cool. We're not going to open that.
No, we're not. No spoilers, guys. But here we have a bit of a look at it. We have a first look at some of their angels. So top of the list, the Angel of Death, Azrael. Yep, he looks like he's a melee fighter, blunt, and he looks pretty balanced in his stats. Christine, the voice of thunder. Oh my goodness, guys. Just so stunning, this artwork. Gabriel, messenger of God.
They're really thick, those player boards as well.
Yeah,
really
they are.
Nice.
So these are all of our characters, which we'll be able to choose from. Michael the Archangel.
So they've all got like asymmetrical abilities. So if you play with one in one game and then you play with a different one, it's going to be a different experience.
Oh,
that's
definitely.
Really cool.
Miko the River Watcher.
Oh, she looks cool.
Oh yes, as I say, she's one of the fan favourites from what I've seen online. Sardius, the Stone Speaker. Oh my goodness, guys.
Wow. You said he had elemental powers, and he's got like this plant thing going on, and he's got like this fire thing going on. I love these lights around his head. He looks really cool.
Yeah.
And I love her. She's beautiful.
The Fern of Light. Yep. She's she's looks like she is a magic user indeed. And she's very light-footed, so she is a bit of a speedster as well. Oh, it looks like we have another speedster here with Taolu.
Yeah.
Taolu, the Wind Walker. Wayfaring Kicks, Deadened Nerves. So yeah, he's a melee he's a martial artist. Cool. Uriel, the Flame of God.
Yeah, that's definitely coming through in his design, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. So, I mean, good grief. Crucible, the Being of Fire, Firebrand, Scorch. Yeah, his theme is there.
Yeah.
Michael, another Archangel. Advance, Overhand, Inner Strength. My goodness. Yeah, he looks like he's a bit of a supporting healer and also a bit of a fighter. And that's all of the angels that we've seen so far, guys. Let's have a look at some of the Dark Princes. These are some of the enemies we'll be fighting during campaign.
And it's amazing because it's a... How many people did we say this game plays? It's a 1 to 4?
1 to 4, yes.
But you've got like... How many angels have you got there? You've got like 8 or something.
9. There's 9 angels to choose from.
So you're not going to play all of them in one campaign, so the replay value of this game looks to be really high because you can just choose different angels and different combinations of angels.
Yes. And the Kickstarter, they've already talked about expansions and they've already shown one of the new characters. So here we have our Princes of Darkness. So we have Antiochus, the Prince of Greece. My goodness. Baal the Silent.
He's so cool with his sort of blue eyes and horn.
Yeah, a carved image, pretty much a living embodiment of idolatry. Diva, the Prince of Persia.
He looks scary.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So the whole thing, like the theme looks great because, like, looking at him, all his powers are around storm and lightning and clouds, and looking at the design of him, it's all seems to be really well integrated.
The Euphrates frogs. Yep. In the plague of it, one of the plagues of Egypt was the frogs, if you remember, guys. Yes. And in Euphrates. So it looks like these are a team of a prince team. So we're going to have one faction per angel in the field. Okay. So basically, the roll of the dice determines what they're going to be doing to us. In everyone, Herod the Great, Arrogant Miser, marching orders, so he looks like he's sending his minions to do his dirty work kind of a character. Legion, wow, oh my goodness, and I've just noticed his detail of what's going on in his body.
Oh wow, look at all that.
Yeah.
So loads of hands and arms in there, and all coming out of his shoulders as well. Like you say, we are many. Yep. Really good, really well done.
So that's our demon princes, and I'm guessing we have I'm guessing this is for 3-player and that's for 4-player. Mm-hmm. So there's a bit of a difference of their health. So I'm guessing that's if you're playing with 2-player, that's his standard health. If you're playing with 3-player, you add 16 to his health, and if you're playing 4-player, 32 to his health, which makes sense because he's going to be being hit a lot more.
I think it's really good when a game considers how it will play at different player counts. Mm-hmm. I think that's really good.
And now we're going to get to the minions. So we have our Abomination. Oh my goodness, guys, I just noticed this.
Oh, look at the back.
They're on the back and there's biblical scripture there. So let's have a look. Even Baal has his.
Oh, the amount of detail in this game is amazing.
Now therefore send and gather all Israel to me on Mount Carmel, the 450 prophets of Baal and the 400 prophets of Asherah who eat at Jezebel's table. That's an actual biblical verse, guys. 1 Kings 18 to 25.
So again, the theme just seems to be really well done here in the game.
Yep. So we have our Abomination here, Cruel Archer, which I'm going to guess is the a ranged attacker. Fallen Seraphs, basically angels who can match us in a way. Hateful Fiends, the Master Evil, Meddling Imps, Sandman, Unclean Spirit, and these are all of the minions that we'll be fighting in this game. And my goodness, guys, again, look at the intelligent design here. Each step.
I was just admiring that insert. It's really, really well made.
Yes, it is.
I think a game with this many components, you just really need a good insert to store them and make it easier to get everything out and put it away after you've played.
Mm-hmm. So this is so far. And now we get to some of the card. There's still more, guys. There's still more to unlock. We're looking at the cards. So we have our Intercessor. I think he's to do with solo play.
Yes, I think I spotted that in the rule book. Cool.
Yes. Yep. Used in solo mode only.
Cool.
We have our little guide cards, round order cards. Look at What can you do? So status effects, what everything does, and the round orders, how everything's played. So it looks like the demons will go first on the darkness phase. Then it goes to the action phase, which is, and then we alternate turns between the angels and demons. Angels act in clockwise order, demons act in battle card order on the initiative track, and we repeat until each demon and angel acts. So we'll see what that's like when we start playing it. So let's have a look at some of these cards. We have plenty to choose from. So here we have some of our prayers and heavenly treasures.
They're so cute. They're
I
so
know.
small and cute.
I came prepared, guys, I don't worry. I got little sleeves for these things, so hopefully they should do the job.
And is sleeving your cards something you always do in your games?
I'll try to, especially if the artwork's good. I mean, I've done it with my Everdell, especially, because
yes, that's your favourite game.
It's one of my favourites, yes, guys. I love Everdell so much. Yeah, we got 2 big Everdell fans. So we have our prayers. Oh my goodness, and the prayers are all themed. So there's biblical scripture on all of them. So I'm going to guess that's kind of your clue what each of them does. So a king's courage. So when Jesus had received the sour wine, he said, "It is finished," and bowing his head, he gave up his spirit. The Saviour's last word on the cross. So a king's courage, which is what we refer to as Jesus. Angelic backup. For he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. Angelic backup. So yeah, each of these prayers is actually associated to a Bible verse.
Wow.
Yes.
I think so often in games you can find a theme that sounds great but has just been pasted onto a fairly generic game. This looks like it is just properly embedded in every element of the game. Yep. It looks like it's been really well done.
These are the darkness cards. These are things that are part of darkness. So yep, each of these are basically demon enhancements. So these are the ones that make demons a bit harder to kill, make them more annoying to deal with, and that's so this game the difficulty ramps up and we have to basically keep up with it. So we have our minor talents there, major talents, champion cards, all kinds. Oh my goodness, guys, it's so good. Oh, what's this? And we have, okay, we go into different kinds of, so there's our major talents. Legion talents, so this will be for the bosses especially, so these are their abilities. So each of the bosses is going to have abilities and things we have to deal with as well when we fight them. This is Herod's. So fantastic, guys.
That's really cool.
The Euphrates frogs. Yes. Yeah, each frog is kind of a yeah, so Deva. Yeah, so all of the artwork is associated with them. And here we have our darkness cards. These are the things that make things bad for all of us. So you have a dice roll for each one. Sexual immorality, seeds of worry, seeds of pride, and they all affect us in different ways. As I say, guys, the theming is all there and it is fantastic. Here we have get to our second one. So I think we have, oh yeah, so there you have their own associated darkness cards. So with Legion, yes, the theme is just there, guys. It's not, it's everything has been thought of. So I don't know what these 2 stars mean, but I'm guessing that's like a bit of a leveling up, so that means that the demons can level up as well. So you want to keep on top of all of it. We have our heavenly treasures. Oh, and the heavenly treasures each have artwork. So we have the Branch of David, the Book of Life, the Bright Guard Kilt, Bronze Serpent. So we have all kinds of things to enhance and give us different abilities, and all based on biblical scripture as well. Crown of Rejoicing, Death Sting, Dune Shade Mitts, Jonglor's Pantaloon Legs. So yeah, you have armour classes, all kinds of things. Oh my goodness, guys, just... Yeah, and Speaker Scroll, Strong Tower. Yeah, the artwork on these treasures is just stunning, guys. It's
incredible. All the number of different illustrations that have been done to such a high level of detail and richness of colour throughout this game is really impressive.
And I think if you look there, we have names. So each of these angels are going to have associated talents, each to one. And each time you play, they're going to get different kinds of talents. So you basically... So let's see, is this all level 3s? Level 3, level 2 and level 1 talents for Michael. So these are all Michael's abilities. So yeah, level 1s to level 2. So yeah, as he levels up, he's going to be getting more and more abilities and ways of dealing with evil associated with him. You have our Intercessor. Each angel, each card, everything has got talents and its own unique talents. So guys, the replayability is there with this. Each character plays differently and does things differently, and if you give them the right treasures, they can play more than... So Azrael, even though he's probably an attacker or a warrior, can actually probably become a tank or a healer if he has the right treasures and things to work with.
Immense amount of content in this game. It's incredible.
It is. So this is more of the angels are saying about us. There we go.
It's going to take you a long time to sleeve all these cards.
I know. I bought a load in advance, don't you worry. I thought it through.
And do you think they'll still fit in this insert once they've been sleeved?
Oh yeah. I have no doubt about that.
Cool.
Our darkness and some more darkness and some more... Yeah, as you can see from the side, guys. Might not be so the darker ones will probably be the ones for the demons, and the ones that are a bit brighter will probably be for the angels. So see what else happens with the darkness. Oh, and here we have our Prince battle cards. So the darkness is bad things for us, good things for the demons. And we have Prince battles. So I'm guessing this is how we're going to... This is basically, you put one of these down and whoever is flipped, that's who you're fighting.
Ah, okay.
So you'll be fighting a different boss each time. So when you flip it, you flip one of them down. Okay, nobody knows who that is, but we know he's going to be coming into the game eventually. So that's how it. Cool. So that's how it kind of how it works.
Unpredictable.
Oh yes. And we battle, and this is how we determine who we're battling.
Cool.
So are we fighting? We'll be fighting cruel archers. Are we fighting fallen seraph? Are we fighting the masked evils? And with the XP as well. So when we defeat them, we can destroy them.
I do like those little imps.
Yeah.
They look so naughty.
I know, it's great, isn't it? I'm so looking forward to playing this game. I've been waiting so long, guys. You have no idea. Yep,
When did you order this?
I got this on Kickstarter, and that was literally in 2021.
Oh wow, so you have been waiting a while.
Oh yes, I tell you. It was, but well worth the wait, I'd say, because oh my goodness. And this is, I think this will be the last of it, unless there's more underneath. Nope, I don't think this will be it, guys, once we've got to this. Our final one. Final amount of cards. Oh, these are more prayers. So as I say, all themed, bitter honesty. My soul loathes my lie. I will give free course to my complaint. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. Job 10:1, excerpt from Job's discourse. As I say, guys, they've kept with the theme.
I think at the start you were saying that like a lot of Christian entertainment is a bit cringe, and this is something that you wanted to showcase as something that was not that. And it definitely isn't that. It's properly doesn't just look epic, but it all feels epic with all of the different characters and their abilities, all the cards. Feels like the theme's really well integrated. It feels like a really like
good.
It's hit the mark for that.
Yep, a good Christian game for this time of when we're this close to Christmas, guys.
Yeah.
1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Psalm 91:7, excerpt from a psalm of protection. You shall not fear. The prayers are all themed and they're fantastic, guys. Absolutely fantastic. And we have ones associated with our bosses. So we have a 1 star from Bowl, 2 stars. So yeah, it looks like this is something that ramps up. So we have our 1 stars and our 2 stars. So that's going to be how we do it.
Once again, loving the insert. Oh, what are they?
I think they slot into the board actually, and there you go, like your trackers.
Oh yeah, there were some wheels, some cardboard wheels earlier.
Yeah. I think that's how they do. Here we have our stands for our cardboard, if we choose to use the cardboard, as well as the acrylic standees. Because oh my goodness, guys, this game looks gorgeous.
It really does.
This is a game I have been longing to play for so long, and I tell you, I'm going to be playing this with my friends. No, you can guarantee.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, and thank you for waiting so long after you had already waited so long for it to be delivered so that we could unbox it live on the channel. Really amazed at the quality of what's in there in the box, and the way that the theme seems to be so well woven through every single component. Looking forward to hearing how you get on with playing it, and if it makes it to board games night, whether we get to have a chance to play it there as well. So thank you everyone for staying with us, and thank you James as well for coming along. You're welcome back anytime to showcase more of your games.
Oh, anytime.
And if you enjoyed what you've seen here today, if you like the unboxing with friends feature, do let us know in the comments. If you have also got Deliverance, you've had a chance to look at it, you've had a chance to play it, let us know what you think of that as well. If you like the content, do remember to subscribe. As I've said before, I can't always guarantee when I'm going to be able to push content out with the amount of work that I've got on at the moment, so if you subscribe, it does make sure that you don't miss anything. But other than that, we will leave you to the rest of your day. Hopefully it will be a good one, and see you next time. Thanks everyone.